Oh, yeah. Where'd Pops go? Welcome, everybody. Monday Madness. We are live here with Mr. Bret from the Dust Bunny Mafia. What's happening, Bret?
Hey.
What's going on, brother? Yeah, man, I knew he'd be back. All right.
And Bill just are not agreeing with each other.
I don't know. All right.
Crap. That was some crap right there.
Oh,
Hello,
boy.
everybody. Welcome to Monday Madness, kind of. I don't know what's going on, man.
A little glitchosaurus there. It's all good.
I play the intro and I get kicked out, and it's crazy. Same old with StreamYard. There's something new every day.
Oh, yeah.
You know.
Even mine was a little wonky when I first come in. I was like, what?
But we are here for a reason. And the reason is, man, down there below us, Mr. Bret the Hitman. Yeah, the Hitman Juliano. Not Dust Bunny Mafia Juliano. The Don of the Dust Bunny Mafia.
Oh, yeah.
Possibly. But I like Bret the Hitman Juliano. That one works. Why? Because it's one hit after another. What's up, my friend? How you doing?
Doing pretty good.
Yeah. Come on.
Well,
I know you spent the whole weekend over there in Chicago at the big show, and you're probably a little worn out, but I'm going to need more enthusiasm than that, Bret.
Well, I'm talking to like two icons right now, so
well, I don't know about me. Ghost Pepper might be an icon. He might be. I don't know about me, but you know, I'm just a working man, bro. I'm just work my ass off, look like shit. That's me. Okay. Oh, that's my all day. That's my everyday. The only accolades I'm looking for is you selling books. That's you know where I get my. That's where I get my high. People come over here and get some Dust Bunny Mafia right now. We are going to dive into this, but first you need to give any of our new viewers, because we are on new places. Okay, we are in new places, so I want you to give our new viewers a little bit of your history. Let them know where Bret come from, how'd you hit the scene, and you know, I mean, years of research. You do the work. There's no doubt. So talk to me. So
yeah. So I've been running this Dust Bunny Mafia comic, which is like Looney Tunes meets The Godfather, 3-panel stories for coming up on 13 years, I believe now. And it started off just as my passion, wanting to produce a comic kind of reflecting back to the newspaper style, because at the time that I started it, newspapers were going digital, and there was a lot of insecurity in the industry about whether the physical newspapers were even going to still be around, you know, in the future. And I was working my first real job, needed an art outlet, and so this came to me, and I just started telling these stories about these different mafia families. They're all small critters. And then I started incorporating real life mafia history into them subtly as things progressed. And then about 10 years, I moved to Chicago area and just got really invested in all the local history. Was living in Oak Park, which is a big, the first suburb on the west side of Chicago, and is one of the more famous areas where mobsters lived. And so I just started, you know, seeing these local sites, the houses that still exist that used to be mobbed up, and stories of, you know, people who used to work for or know these people, these mobsters, these mob bosses, and, you know, stories of tunnels and basements and, you know, fun stuff like that. And I'm like, I really should start telling some of these stories just through my comics exclusively. So I just kind of merged the two together and started rolling out these based on true story series.
This is good stuff. I have some of these, and I have cartridge.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. They are Mobimals. Yo, and it's just like you said, it's little furry, well, not always little, okay, but furry creatures, but basically mobsters, gangsters. And he associates a characteristic of a mobster with an animal. And
Yeah. See.
does little things, right? Does a little thing. He actually Ghost. Did you know he drew Rocky?
Sweet. Talking about the dog or the fighter?
Yeah.
The dog?
Rocky.
Oh yeah.
Our Rocky,
Yeah.
you know,
Cool, man.
He's over there on the wall in the frame. I ain't lying.
Heck yeah, man.
Because,
So you do the art and the writing?
Yep. So it's all me. I will occasionally bring in some guest artists to like do covers or pinups and things like that.
Yeah.
But yeah, 99% of the time it's me.
Awesome,
and
man.
this stuff is awesome. We're gonna
Oh,
jump
bro.
right to this video right here. We're
Okay.
gonna play this real quick, and then we will come back and talk a little more. Right?
Mhm.
Check it out.
Hi, I'm Bret, Juliano, creator of the Dust Bunny Mafia. For years, I've taken real American Mafia history, wiretaps, court transcripts, FBI files, and translated them into comics that are humorous in style but serious in research. Family Business, an offer you can't refuse, collects the first 6 volumes of the Based on a True Story series into one complete edition. Inside, you'll find historically grounded stories about figures like Charles Lucky Luciano, George Remus, and others. Not the Hollywood version, but the documented record. This project is built on primary sources, conversations with organized crime historians, and years of focused research. The goal isn't to glorify the mob, it's to separate the myth from fact and present it in a format that's engaging, accessible, and visually distinct. If you appreciate independent comics, if you care about true crime history done accurately, and if you believe that storytelling and documentation can coexist, I invite you to join me. Back Family Business today and help bring this collected edition to life.
Yeah,
Sweet.
talking about. All right, so Carrie ain't here yet. You
Mm-mm.
have to wait. Ghost. You have to wait.
Okay. Yeah, I think I read it in mob style, see?
Yeah, exactly. To be a gangster today.
Yeah.
But you can see this is the layout. It's coming.
Oh, man, so cool.
Yes.
I remember those old Garfield ones that was like that and stuff. I used to have when I was a kid. That was shaped that same way. Man, so cool.
If you read any of that stuff, this goes a layer deeper. Yes.
Mhm.
Finding true tales of mob history with imaginative drawings and witty dialogue. Bret brings a new and refreshing take to comics. Scott Ditch, I don't want to say his name wrong. Yeah, you know. But he's an author of Organized Crime Expert. And he likes what you do. I like what you do. I'm not an expert. I'm a fan. That likes what you do. So yeah, and the funny thing is, the thing I like the most is some of these strips are they reference these gangsters' golf habits and stuff. and you know, Bret, you know you got me with that shit, right? I'm like, oh my God, he's going golfing with these guys. Yeah, this stuff is all hilarious, man. There's one right there.
Mhm. Whack.
This
Love it.
stuff is really good, guys. If you like short, quick comedy, quick laughs, you love gangsters, you love our history, our American mobster history, which, come on, man, one of the greatest movies of all time, The Godfather. Y'all know you love our gangster history.
Oh, yeah.
You don't have to hide from it. There's no political correctness involved. Just go with what you love. You know, that's the way I look at it. This is fun stuff. What are rules of the mob? I can't read that. You gotta know how to expand. We got rules of the mob, and this is important according to the Quality Gold Rush Limited. Quality guaranteed. Gold Rush Limited.
Love the art. Very nice.
Yeah, so those are some of the pinups that I've had on, or the different variant covers from some guest artists throughout the series. Because this has been, so this is the collected edition. I've done 6 like mini booklets, like what was pictured earlier up on the page. And so I wanted to, since I commissioned, some great art throughout the 6 campaigns, I wanted to make sure I featured that in the book as well. And so I have, instead of just being on a cover of an individual, I took all of those guest artists and kind of threw them into the book, scattered in between as well, to try and, bring it full circle.
And I want people to look over here where it says, Bret is a cartoonist and creator of the all-ages Dust Bunny Mafia comic, which has over 650 comic strips and mobimals. Look at that. That's a lot, guys. That's a lot of content, a lot of building of this thing. And
that is quite a bit old, because I'm closer to 1,000 strips now, and yeah, I need to update that.
Oh, well, yeah, no. Bigger is always better when it comes to, your numbers, right? I mean, we want a lot of backers. We want the book in people's hands. Money notwithstanding, my favorite number is the backers. And this thing's been 23 campaigns, man.
Wow, nice.
Dude's done a lot of stuff. Is that the one?
That's the first one. Yeah, back there.
Is that the first one?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the one I have.
I was going to say, you could also have the original cover, which that's not the original cover.
Oh, shall I pull it out? Should we look at it?
Pull it out, big boy. Pull it out. All right, man. So what inspired you to do like the Dust Bunny Mafia besides the things you've already told us? Like personally, what really inspired you?
I mean, I always wanted to be in animation or be in, do illustration in some form in a real, like when I was a kid, I wanted to work for Disney.
Yeah.
So glad I didn't actually pursue that path. But, as a kid, you don't know any better. You don't know about, the politics and all sorts of other things that, go on with behind the scenes.
Right.
And I was inspired by, Looney Tunes in the golden age of like animation, as well as the newspapers. And so,
right.
So when I was, like I said briefly, working my first real day job, I got the idea for Dust Bunny Mafia sitting in traffic. I saw DBM on a license plate, and I had a 3-hour commute on a Friday night home. And I was like, what could DBM stand for? Because this was, 2010, 2011, before the internet was everywhere and phones were, as prolific as they are now. And so, I thought of Dust Bunny Mafia as one of the, like, playing the license plate game kind of thing. And then, by the end of the drive home, I had the 6 initial characters of the Dust Bunny Mafia family kind of figured out in my head. And then it took another year or so to actually get it off the ground into a comic strip. But and it looks like Pop found his, and it's the original.
Not only that, we're gonna go ahead. We're gonna brag on you for a minute. Look, guys.
Oh yeah,
It's
gotta love it.
That
cool.
great or what?
That's awesome. I love it.
Look, my son took this from me and put it on the wall over the couch he sits on. So it's right over his head. He's sitting over there, right? That's his. And now, yes.
Yeah, so Pops is holding the original edition that was what was kickstarted, and then
Take
for
myself
volume
out of the
2.
game. Okay.
Yeah.
Signed by Mr. Bret.
Oh yeah.
This is the first one, right?
Yep,
What?
that's before I got the logo done for it.
It's not all, though.
Oh yeah.
It's volume 6. 2 Pops right on the cover. Is that awesome or what?
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah. See, I never even pulled this one out of the. It's still never been touched because it's beautiful, right? Oh.
So cool, man.
This one I've read every bit of about 5 times though, because I love it. Having all of them together. How many pages is that? How did you put it together? 3 on a page or
So there's 2 on a page.
2 on a page?
Yeah. So on the Kickstarter page itself, I kind of cropped it, but it's the 2, like 1 panel and then the blurb and then so if you scroll down a little bit on there.
Like
There.
that's a page?
Yep, that's a page.
Cool.
Cool.
How many pages did it end up being, all 6 volumes?
So there's about 200 comics split between the 6 volumes. And then I ended up, like I said, I've got the different pinup artists and different covers, the other extra material. I've got, some reviews in there. I've got our testimonials, some of the extra stuff that you would expect in, a collection, a real introduction and things like that. But I also included about 30 new strips that aren't in the 6 volumes.
Good.
So I wanted to, so the full collection will be 132 pages.
Wow.
So it'll be a nice.
32 pages. That's a lot. That's a lot, man. I don't know. I missed some in there somewhere. But I'm gonna figure out a way to get my hand on it. I'm going to. No, look, you can be a boss. You can be a boss in the book, Ghost.
Oh yeah. Heck yeah.
Yeah. So
What would
that's
you draw Ghost Pepper as? He lives down in Georgia. Would you make him a gator? What would you make him?
I don't know. I'm not too familiar with
Bulldogs.
Georgia wildlife. Oh yeah.
I don't know. I was told that there's a whole bunch of deer down there. I
Yeah.
drove around down there, didn't see any, but when I got there, like 10 minutes after I got there, the people we were going to hang out with were like, "We got to go somewhere. We'll be right back." They hopped in their car, took off, and hit a deer. Like, we didn't see one all the way to their house, but they hit one as soon as they left.
Oh yeah.
Joyful June over on Pilgrim. She says she lives in Georgia too. Oh,
Yeah. Draw that bulldog, baby.
there you go. Do you
Hey,
have any
Joyful June.
bulldogs?
I got one.
Yeah, no.
He's-
Do you have any bulldogs, Bret, in your
Oh.
tongue?
I do. There was a one of my mob molds that's in the deck of playing cards. There was
shit, he's gonna make me open them. He's gonna make me open them, Ghost. We got to see the good bulldog.
Louis
Right?
the Bulldog, I believe, who's a Detroit mobster, if I can remember right.
You know, I've been really good about not opening these all this time.
I was gonna say, I mean, I could probably find a
I'm a collector.
in a minute, but
Will, just to show it off, because that's who I am. I have to be a thorough show host. We got something to open this thing with, or what? I just don't got anything handy that wants to do the job without being, while being careful. There we go. Drop money. Okay. The seal has been cracked, guys. The seal has been cracked. Oh, and there's another, oh, look at those. Those are really nice. Those are really nice looking cards, guys. Look.
Yeah, so on the top you got the name of the mobster, the nickname, the city or family they're affiliated with, and then their birth and death dates.
Nice. Oh, look. Willie the Rat. Look.
Oh, it's so cool, man. I love it.
Look, there's a mosquito or a dragonfly. I mean,
No, we got plenty of those in Georgia. Stupid mosquitoes.
beaver.
Oh, yeah. I love a good beaver.
What else we got here? Okay, we're gonna have a little fun with you now, Bret. What we got here? Yeah. Is it a goldfish?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Gangsta goldfish, too. Look at it.
From the banana family.
Uh-huh.
Let's see what we got here.
Oh, yeah.
The weasel.
The weasel. Had to have a weasel, man.
Must have ran from Chicago, went to LA or something.
Yeah, pretty much. And that's actually how he got his nickname, was from the way he run. It was the way he ran away.
Yeah.
Barracuda.
I like this. This is really good. I should have cracked these a long time ago.
I know, this is awesome.
What do we got here? We got a penguin.
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm.
They call him the waiter.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, had some, did a little bit of stretching and creative interpretation on some of these, but
This one's for Lori.
So, Lord. Oh, heck yeah.
It's the claw.
The claw.
Now, Joyful June wants to know who the Queen of Hearts is, so I'm gonna go.
Uh-oh. You know you the Queen of Hearts, Joyful June. What you talking about?
Angelo Quack Rosario
There he goes.
from the Gambino family. Even. There you go. Up the ladder. Up the
so
ladder.
he was known as Quack Quack because he couldn't keep his mouth shut.
Mm-hmm.
What's up, Dustin? I see you in the chat over there. Buddy.
What's that, Cap?
What do we got? Oh, you should all know this guy. He's an ace, obviously.
Oh, yeah. Luciano. Yes. New York.
Good stuff, man. You got another claw?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Jim got a claw?
Mm-hmm.
So that must be his daddy or something with that other claw?
No, that one's Jimmy the Clam, and then Giuseppe the Claw. Clam and Claw.
Which one's the clam?
It does say claw. Jimmy the Claw.
No. It's Clam.
It does say clam. It does say clam.
I'm about to put my glasses on.
I was going to say.
When you held it up close, I could see it good. It does say clam.
It does say clam, but
yeah.
Man, the font, right? The font can be deceiving.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
Very nice. Very nice.
Joey the clownfish.
Oh, yes.
These are great.
This is awesome, man.
Let's see. He's like, man, I don't want to go through the whole deck, but I do.
Yeah, I'm an avid poker player too, so I might have to get me a deck of those, man. Oh God,
Baby
yes.
Dom. Baby Dom.
Baldy Don. Baldy Dom. Love it.
Let's see. We got Papa Bear.
Oh yeah.
Oh shit. Every time I look at one, I'm cracking up.
Stevie Beef.
Beef.
Oh yeah. Dun dun dun.
Dustin, what's up, buddy? Yeah, I know. These are crazy, aren't they? I should have cracked this thing open a long time ago.
Oh yeah.
The fish.
The fish. Got the pipe wrench. Yes. Gotta have the pipe wrench, man.
Is that witness protection?
That's exactly what it is. He was last. The last recorded information was 1990. So
he dropped off the world. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
yep.
Doves.
Yeah, Frey. Rub-a-dub-dub. Hmm?
Peter Rabbit.
Yes.
Peter Rabbit.
It's a black rabbit. Prison.
Is prison actually an
Right.
affiliation? I'm just,
Straight to jail. Straight to jail.
Joe the animal.
Oh yeah.
Barbosa. Joe the animal Barbosa. From New England.
Honey badger.
Regular badger, but yeah, American
Yeah.
badger.
Flamingo. Look at this. That's awesome.
Virginia Hill out there in
Mhm.
Vegas.
Gangsta.
Handling business. See? And Tony the big tuna.
Oh yeah, the big tuna. Tony. Great.
Johnny the Fox is the
Oh
ace.
yeah, Johnny the Fox, man.
Man, there's some really good stuff in here.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna save some of this for next time, though. Just saying, can't show it all in one show. Gotta save some of these. We'll save the hearts and the spades for another show. What do you think?
All right. All right.
No.
Tease us then. Tease us then. Jeez. Look, I know where you can get some though, Pops.
Show it
You know
all
what?
off. Y'all gotta go get some. Yeah.
There's a Kickstarter that's live where you can get you some too.
Is this are the cards on the add-ons?
Not yet, but they will be.
Mm. Make it so,
That's how
sir.
we do it.
Make
That's
it
how
so,
we-
sir. Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
We'll help you sell whatever we can, bro. If that helps
Yeah,
you
man.
sell a couple decks of cards, that'd be awesome.
Maybe sell doilies if you got some.
It does have some cool stuff. He's got a lot of cool stuff, don't you? Don't you, Bret?
Yeah.
He definitely does.
Um,
I'm digging it already, man. I love this stuff. This like kind of cheesy stuff, man. It's just what's this? Oh yeah,
that's Bret right there.
dressed like a Don, man. Syndicate style.
There you go. You can go look for that stuff too, and you'll find
So
that.
cool.
So I think what I have here is number 24 of 50 on the card deck. Right? Number 24 of 50? Yeah. That was my card deck. So
Cool.
y'all need to get you a card deck too, right? That's what I'm saying. Oh, but that's not going to fit in the box. I was hoping it would fit in the box with the cards, but it won't.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah, it did. It went in the back side.
Sweet.
I didn't say that.
Yeah, I'm digging it, man. I love stuff like this. I love.
Great number physical book, $30.
And this is an all ages thing.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Like no, that 5-year-olds can read this, right? No biggie.
If they can read it.
I mean,
If they can read, I'm
yeah.
just saying it's all
Yeah.
8-year-olds. That's just okay. Sweet, man.
No boobs, no bad stuff.
Cool. Because I got like a desk. I got like a desk at my office, and I can only put certain things out there. Flip City's about the riskiest thing on the desk out there, but that's but stuff like this would be perfect for like kids, because that's what it's really for like parents that come in with the kids, want to buy stuff, and they want to set the kids down and give them something to do. So I give them stuff like this to look at, and it'll occupy them while I woos mom and dad into buying my stuff.
There you go.
And then the kids might say, "Hey, Mom, I want one of these too." Oh yeah, guess where you can get it?
There you go.
I hook them up, bro. I hook them right up.
This is you can get the digital edition, the whole thing, $15. And I know there's a lot of people out there that just either don't have space or they're not into the physical media. I, on the other hand, am totally for the physical media, so go down there and get that instead. It's just me. What can I tell you? Joyful says she stayed at the Flamingo in Vegas. It's a birthday hotel, lots of history. Yeah, and yes, it does. She wants to know if Baldy Dom is related to Harry Dom. Do you know?
I don't know. I mean, depends on the last name. I don't know who Harry Dom.
Yeah, she said perhaps showing the children mobster cards is it would probably provoke zombies or something.
But the books would be great for them, though. You know what I'm saying? Because the little cool cartoons and things like that, little jokes. Hear them over there giggling. It's just wonderful.
I mean, it obviously it's like, there's actual history involved, and probably kids a little bit older would probably get it more.
Right.
Names, they would
like a teenager, yeah.
Yeah, they connect the names more. But, I mean, it's just, well, you got to have a little something on that table for everybody, right?
Right.
You got people sitting there waiting,
And I've got so this will be my 4th trade style book, which I've got on there. I think I've got the like capo or something, the reward of like $95 or $100, where you can get all 4 trades. And the first 3 are all the original stories. So before it even, so the first 3 are very easily accepted, easy to digest and get in without knowing the history. But this one is kind of standing on its own in that sense. So the other ones are more like your Garfield and Calvin and Hobbes collections. And so it's easy entry, jumping off points for, whether you like the style or different things, or if you actually want to just get immersed in the world. Those are going to be your best bet. And then this one, goes more historian artist angle.
And if you like them cards, there's the link right there. It's in the Madness YouTube chat. If you're watching on the Madness YouTube channel, grab that link.
Hey, put that in private chat. I'll share it and peeled.
Oh, let me see. That one, Nick. What the heck?
I threw it in.
Yeah, I can't click on it though. Why won't it let me click on it? It's weird. We'll get it from over here. We'll see. We'll get it one way or another. Promise. There you go. There you go. Now it's everywhere. Everywhere.
Boom. Thank you, sir.
Everywhere. So, you've been doing this for a while. You obviously love what you do. I want to hear about some of your weekend at C2E2.
C2E2. It was different. One thing that definitely that I found out afterwards, but you know, the show's been different, I'd probably say since COVID.
Right.
Because not just like affecting how COVID, like just like the health stuff, but more like there's no longer the big studios coming, DC, Marvel, they don't do those like conventions pretty much unless it's San Diego. But there used to be big Marvel
Right.
exhibits and full scale stuff. Um, Boom Boom Studios was the like biggest name company in the comics industry that was there. Um, Lots of independence and stuff, but yeah, I don't know. The floor just seemed a little different this year. There wasn't as much like in terms of different opportunities for different vendors. You had things that you would expect there to be, but there was a whole lot. There wasn't a whole lot of like comic book or comic shops with their like huge, pull
Right.
lists and all the. You had some of them, but there used to be like rows of those, and with the big long boxes and everything, that's definitely dwindled. There was a whole lot of just like random geeky merchandise, but they were like it was kind of scattered in the vendor area as opposed to like here's a bunch of merchandise, here's a bunch of like authors, and like they should lump things together a little bit better, which they didn't this year. And so it was like anyone, it's kind of a free for all. Oh, here's a comic book person. Oh, they're going to be across from a trading card company. And there's another comic. There's the voice actors for Ed, Ed, and Eddie. And it was just,
It's no floor organization. That's what you're saying. It's like
yeah, pretty much. They had like the kid friendly area, they had artist alley, they had the writers area, they had the cosplay and the celebrities. Everything else was kind of a free for all, and so I think they could really step it up if they
what
did
about
like
fan attendance? You think it was down?
um definitely not on Saturday. um
Good.
Saturday was hard to get places. And yeah, so this year I was part of the National Cartoonist Society. So I was able to join them. They had a vendor booth in kind of the main area.
Mhm.
And so I took a couple slots. I took a slot each day, bringing some of my merchandise, a couple books, playing cards and stuff. And yeah, I mean, it was great getting to know some of the other cartoonist members, um, seeing them in person, and then, but it's not the same. There's so many people in that area trying to compete for attention that
Right.
you either need to have something gimmicky or you need to have some kind of name recognition in order for, people to come, to your table. And so, um, yeah, Friday and
See,
Saturday were interesting. Sunday, it's better for walking around if you're doing anything.
and this is kind of the story I'm hearing from everybody at cons. The networking is wonderful. Okay, they love being able to meet other people and talk shop and maybe create collaborations throughout the meeting or whatever, but they're not making money like they used to, basically.
Yeah, and
And they're
I mean,
paying more. And they're paying
yeah,
more for that spot. And they're not making money.
you're paying more. You're paying more for hotels. You're paying more for food. The whole
Yeah.
event, and it didn't help that there was 4 or 5 other big shows this weekend. So they were all landed. PAX Expo in Boston was this weekend. I guess that's like a performing arts festival. Um, there was Planet Comic Con in Kansas City, Missouri this weekend, and they had some,
WonderCon, and yeah, there's a
and
few.
WonderCon in Anaheim. Yeah, so that's and I I've been seeing, vendor chats today being like, yeah, there's, 5 big shows happening on the same weekend, and some vendors would do those shows if they landed on different weekends, but they either had to split and hire people to do it, or they had to, take a gamble on which one they want to do. And
Yeah, and that's something I've talked to a lot of people the same way. Like we got that going on up here, where here in Michigan, and locally in Michigan, where 2 cons are going off on the same weekend, and it's like, why? You're not competing with each other; you're hurting each other. Because some people are only going to be able to go to one, where normally they'd go to both. You've taken away the option of them going to both cons, and the sad part is the one they don't go to might be yours. Don't do that. Don't schedule your con the same weekend as somebody else's. Y'all need to talk. Y'all need to talk more and collaborate more with promoting each other and all that, and promoting each other's shows. Speaking of promoting the show, I'm going to do that right now because I can. You see how that works? We'll be right back after this message.
Coming to Kalamazoo, an event so epic that it must be seen to be believed. A celebration so grand it spans 3 days. Kalamazoo Comic-Con. Join us April 10th through 12th, 2026 at the Kalamazoo Expo Center, 2900 Lake Street, Kalamazoo, Michigan. Doors open Friday from noon to 7 p.m., Saturday 10 a.m. to 7 p.m., and Sunday 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. Meet legendary comic guests like Andrew Petboy, Bart Sears, Bob Hall, Corinne Roberts, Dan Monroe, Danica Davidson, Paul D. Story, Randy Zimmerman, Roger Schultz, Scott Prosima, and Tim Seeley. They're all ready to sign, sketch, and share stories from your favorite comics. And that's not all. Rub shoulders with other special guests, including Blake Foster from Power Rangers, Daniel Logan from Star Wars, Hunter Dino from Power Rangers Dino Fury, Jason Douglas, the voice of Attack on Titan, Megan Shipman from My Hero Academia, Morgana Ignis from Hell of a Boss, Natalie Von Sistine from Dan to Dan, Tiffany Vollmer from Dragon Ball, Young Ye from Like a Dragon, Georgina Leahy, Christina Gailey, Christine McCulfer, Jesse Milo Miles, Kristen Simmons, and the amazing Pink Opal cosplay. Dive into non-stop activities, thrilling panels and Q&As, autograph sessions, photo ops with stars, a massive exhibit hall packed with comics, merch, and collectibles, artist alley showcases, epic cosplay contests, gaming tournaments, kids zones for family fun, and so much more to geek out over. Don't miss this ultimate celebration of comics and pop culture. Grab your tickets now at grcomiccon.com. Prices start low with 3-day passes for the full adventure. We'll see you there, heroes.
Oh yeah. Them is the man, bro. Them's the stuff. Bro.
Them made that ad. Yeah, them made that ad for
That was over the top, man.
now. I will say, KU is the spring show, and Grand Rapids Comic Con is the fall show. And Bret usually finds his way up in here to one or the other every year, doesn't he?
Oh yeah.
I've actually only made it there once. I've applied, but this year it didn't land. So I'm not there in Kalamazoo. We'll have to see. I've got something else planned in November that's so we'll have to see what the dates are, see if I can swing it or not. But I am coming up to Traverse City in May for Cherry Capital Comic Con. Confirmed. I got my spot and everything, so I'll be there Memorial Day weekend. But yeah,
Show them our ad making ability. Show them we can promote you. We can make ads and promote what you do.
Oh yeah.
We can even come broadcast your whole show all freaking weekend. We
Yeah,
can
man.
do these things. We just need to you know, somebody to say, come on down, Pop, and we'll be there. We did it once in Savannah, Georgia. And we had no idea what we were doing, and we had no equipment and no budget and no nothing. And we pulled it off. You know, it wasn't a professional production by any means, but we pulled it off. We know we can do it, and now we have a much better crew, a much better, not actually some of the same crew. I shouldn't say better crew, but we got a better infrastructure, better, you know, people behind us like Kaz and whatnot that can help out a little bit with emergency financing if there's something we needed at the last minute. I know I got somebody I can go to, right? So now it's much more feasible. We got a big screen we can put up on the wall or put up behind us and actually show what we're filming to the people walking by, or if it's during a show like Comics Across the Pond on Sunday morning, we're still going to do the show. I'm just going to be sitting on the floor at the con. And Dave's still going to be in the UK, and he's still going to be reading the comic. You know, we're still going to do the read through. We're just going to have it on the big screen so people can see it, what we're doing as it's happening.
Man, that's a new inventive idea too, Pops. That I think that right there would catch on, man. People are like, oh yeah, you'll promote my book too? Yeah, sure will. Sure will.
If we're on the Florida Con, we can do this. You know, we've done it. We've done it with no budget. We can do it with the small budget. And at some point, you know, that booth you're talking about, those booths that are missing from the con, we could put a Madness booth there and bring 3, 4, 5 different people from the Madness and set them up in the booth.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and do the thing. Man, everybody's just got to have faith in me that I can pull it off. Because I can't. I already know I can't. You know, yeah. I have all the energy and passion. Look, Henri Compan. Look, that dude, me and that dude, it boosts across the aisle from each other would stop a con. Traffic would just end right there. You know what I mean? Well, Henri on one side of the corner and me on the other, like kitty corner from each other, we could stop traffic at a con. No problem.
Yeah. Great. I've been, Joe Virginia says she's been to Dragon Con. I've been to Dragon Con. That's a cool place, man. You talking about busy? That's the busiest con I ever been to.
You put Dirk Manning and his crew on one corner, and me on one corner, and Henri on one corner. It wouldn't even matter who's on
Bret on the other corner. Yeah.
It wouldn't even matter who's on the fourth corner. Then that would stop traffic at any time. And I know it because I've seen these other guys at work, and I know the kind of show we'd be putting on, which would definitely have people stopping. You know, oh, we got Mike Barron right here with his books, signing books, right? We got Mike Barron, we got Chris Brown, we got games over here, RPGs, tabletop games, all this stuff over here. We got Lori, whoever, other comic people in the booth.
You might need a Madness aisle, bro, when you get done with this idea. You might need a whole aisle of just, when you walk in, it's just a big Madness, like, trellis sitting over the thing. Whether you walk into the scene.
Someday, that's eventually, yeah. I mean, you know how big Polito's setups are? The Lady Death Universe, the Chaos, or not Chaos, Coffin Comics booth. It's huge, right? I mean, there's a lot of room for people there. There's a lot of people that hang out there with them. It's a party. That's the kind of thing I would want to have. I'd want people to come hang out with us. You know, be part of the show. You know, that's what I want. And Bret, you know, you're invited. So Saturday, I'm gonna be at Kalamazoo. Saturday, April 10th, 12th. I think. I don't know. Can't count right now. But that's where I'm gonna be. And then for Hall of Heroes in May, I'm also going to be there, hopefully on Saturday, if not the whole day. You know, what was that? Who was that?
Mr. Raw.
Roll. Oh,
Said a goat pepper for life, yo. What I'm talking about.
what's up, Chris? Good to see you, brother. It's all action up in here. So let's get back to, since we got some more people, new people in here watching. Guess what, people? It is the Dust Bunny Mafia. It's beautiful. Look at that. Those comics are so much fun.
It looks fun.
They
What's
really
up? Let's go down to see our add-ons and things. Let's see. Yeah, I don't think we got down that far yet.
Oh,
So then the add-ons aren't broken out. You have to go into the rewards.
What's the underboss memorabilia box? What
Underboss. Yes.
What we got in there, man?
So in some of the different campaigns, I'll do a memorabilia box, and so I'll reuse old cigar boxes, and I will. So obviously, you get the book in every pledge level, but when it, like with the underbox, you have a recycled cigar box, and then I have recycled dice that were table played from Caesar's Palace in Las Vegas. I have some casino ashtrays from Vegas, Tahoe, and some other places.
Heck yeah.
You've got like the Stardust, you've got the Four Queens. At times I've had ones from Flamingo and places like that, Binions. And then I also have some used playing card decks from casinos that were, played with and used in those casinos that'll also come. So I'll kind of blend real world casino history with my stuff. And so those are like the casino artifacts that are in the box, but then I'll throw in, some of the like coasters that I'll do that kind of blend the Mafia history. I've got, a bunch of different, stickers and acrylic pins and different things from different campaigns. Since I've run 23 of them, I have some extras. So I'll always throw in a bunch of extra merchandise from little mementos from previous campaigns to kind of blend the true crime history and the Dust Bunny Mafia stuff.
Most excellent.
Cool.
Most excellent. And then you got the boss.
Oh yeah.
And yeah, the boss is the commission tier. So you can get one of, I believe there's one slot already taken. So there's 3 slots left in which I will create a mobster animal version for you of whatever animal you want. And we pretty much, as long as it's safe for work, I'll make it.
See, that right there, just, you don't know, dude, when somebody sends me something like you sent me that picture that you drew of Rocky, you don't know how honored that makes me feel, because I look at what you do, right? You do this and it's a, look, everything is time consuming. Okay. Everything that people do costs time, and time, trust me, people, as I get closer to the end of my life cycle, time is way more valuable than y'all give it credit for. It's way more valuable. This minute goes by, you can't get it back. This hour you're watching this show, you can't get it back. So I hope you get something out of this that you're going to take with you after this show's over. And I mean that in everything, like with what you do, Bret. I hope people get something out of it that they can take with them for a long time, right? Because time is everything. And when you're giving up your time to draw something like this, and people pick it up, that's awesome. When you take, and they're paying you for it. When you draw something for somebody like me and you didn't ask me for any money and it wasn't a transaction, you don't know how that makes somebody like me feel, somebody who collects stuff like this. It's awesome. I want to just personally thank you for what you've brought to our little madness crew. You know, we can't do this without you guys.
Well,
Ghosty and I can't come out here and just occupy people's time for an hour without something good for them to talk about, right?
This is definitely something good to talk about. That's such a cool idea to draw the people into the book, man. I mean, how else? Yeah, I mean, that's like legendary status. You get in this book. What if this book, he draws you in the book? What if freaking Marvel buys it? That's just whoever. And it takes off, makes millions of bucks. I mean, bro, you never know, man. This is a great idea. Or, okay, whatever. That's just image comic.
Blows up. Yeah.
Yeah, what if it just explodes?
This stuff is
what if Cartoon Network wants to make a TV series about it and they got to have your character that you paid him to draw in there and they just love that the best and this is, who knows, man? Legendary status, man.
Cartoon Network would be cool for this. Dude. It'd just be a couple minute clips of different mobsters doing their thing. Oh, animated. Oh,
little quick jokes and stuff, man. It'd be fantastic.
Like, yeah, I already got this plan. Shut up, Pops.
I've been vocal about that. That's my, that's my dream goal is to do little 5-6 minute clips and basically do this based on a true story with my characters, with the Mobamoles, with all of that in one go and kind of do Animaniacs Looney Tunes style, tell one story and then, yeah. So
well, I do know somebody I could hook you up with too.
Oh yeah.
Just a little short, show you what he could do type thing. If you're okay with throwing him a couple reference pieces and the script. But short, because animation does take time, But if you want to test something out, we got a guy that's pretty cool, helps us out without, draining us. You know what I mean? It's basically to show people like you what can be done with your art. I mean, it'd still be your art. He'd just be animating it. You know what I mean? So we might talk to him. We'll see what's up, man, because that's what we do, right? He's working on a CRoM one right now for me, and when he's done with that, I will see if he wants to check out some Mafia stuff. I'll bet he'd love it. What do you think? 30-something?
Oh yeah, that'd be perfect for him. The style and everything is just it's right up his alley, man. I'm telling you.
Yeah, I think we'll give him a little shout out when he's done with the CRoM one. Sure. Bret, what else you got going on, man? Any tidbits? Anything new coming up we should know about? Anything?
If people are in the Chicago area, I actually booked my first author talk. So I'm doing a historian author talk about the mobsters of Forest Park, which is the suburb right next to Oak Park. So I'll be collaborating with the Forest Park Historical Society and giving a talk about the gangsters and stuff that lived in Forest Park, Oak Park, and specifically tying it into my comics and everything. So I'll be doing that.
So you done a bunch of research on these folks to kind of get the gist of who they were and how to place the jokes, right? I mean, so it's just not like you made it up. It's actually based off true stuff, right?
Ghost, he's talked to so many of these old guys that are, connected.
That's so cool, man.
Real research,
I was gonna say, if you pull up the page, there's somewhere in there where I talk about it on the page, but I've got some different things on the Kickstarter where it talks about the True Crime Passion, that one.
Yeah, right there.
So,
get all them books.
Look at this.
Yeah, so that's
that's what I'm saying. This makes it even better. You know what I'm saying?
I've read about, probably 90% of those books. That is a former mobster.
He looked like a mobster.
So he's a retired Mobster, this guy,
Crazy
Crazy
Sal.
Sal.
Did they do the talk? They're like, yeah, say, yeah, we was over there in the side path that day, and Johnny come running up with his friend, the fox, and we had to give it to him, see?
Hollywood, bro, it's probably not Hollywood.
That's awesome. Yeah, so that's Frank Calabrese Jr. He was a former outfit hitman in the Chicago area. And yeah, those were...
Is it intimidating stepping up to talk to these guys?
It was the first time I did it. Like, I actually did a tour with Frank Calabrese. He had a bus tour in Chicago, and he was trying to get it off the ground. And this was pre-COVID. And I was doing my comic, and I was starting to do like some of the based on a true story stuff. And he was raffling off some tickets to try and get attendance and people to do some reviews on his tour. And the first time I was like, hey, can I get a picture? And da-da, and after stuff, he was great, like on the tour and stuff. But it was like, I remember when I told my wife that we were doing this stuff and about this tour, and she's like, yeah, okay. And then as we were driving there, she's like, wait a minute, he's a former hitman? Like, he's not just, a historian or like a, researcher. I was like, oh, yeah.
He used to kill people.
Yeah, he went to jail. He did, he turned his life around. He's writing a book and, all this stuff. But yeah. And so,
he promised never do it again. He promised. He said he'd never do it again.
Trust me, he said. Trust me.
But yeah, so I do a lot of research. I've got, as you saw, that's an old picture of my bookcase too. So I've probably got close to 200 books at home, just about. Yeah, and then the numerous podcasts and everything else that I consume in that realm. And then, yeah, I've gotten to know a lot of some former members of the Mafia. I've got a great community with the true crime authors and other podcast hosts who support my work. And I've those pictures right there where I'm all kind of in the same t-shirt were from a mob summit that they had a couple of years ago in Las Vegas. And I was able to go out there with my merchandise and, talk to the authors and the other mobsters and kind of give them my books and stuff. And I've really only had positive interactions with, especially in the true crime community.
It's beautiful stuff. It really is. Look, like I said, from the first time I saw it, I was like, oh yeah, this should be the thing. And I'm going to go on a little tangent here because some other people in our little network have touched on this. If you own a movie theater, right? If you have a theater and you don't have stuff related to your movies available in the lobby for people to buy, you're missing something. You're missing an opportunity. Okay. When there's a gangster movie playing in your theater, there should be gangster stuff for sale in the lobby. It's just common freaking sense. Okay. Whether it's licensed to the movie itself or other stuff like this on the side. Bret, is there a local theater near you?
There are some local theaters, but they're still chains. And I don't know if I can.
That's the problem right there. They're still chains. I'm in a small town. We only got a couple of them, right? But we have one that's like a theater. Sometimes they show movies, sometimes they have plays, all different stuff, right? It's theater. And I just got to get in here with these people and pitch my thing to them just like that. It's like, why don't you, when you're putting something on, set up more? Do something bigger. Everybody doing little, okay, we got the movie at the theater this week. It's on the market. That's it. It's small town. There's no TV advertising. There's none of that, right? But there are ways to bring people in by making it bigger. You know, you got a couple of kiosks outside on the sidewalk outside, you know, before the show, selling stuff related to the movie you're playing or whatever. And even change. It's stupid that they don't get involved in something like that. You're playing a Marvel movie. Why don't you have a kiosk full of Marvel comics related to the movie you're playing? Why?
Yep.
Why wouldn't you? Y'all complain about theaters ain't making no money. Well,
Yeah.
you let opportunity buy. Of course, you're not going to make money. That's why.
Pops, they need to let people like us run these places instead of the idiots that do. We would make money, bro.
The whole thing is that they've already made money, and then they got complicit. They got comfortable. They got complacent, and now they ain't making no money. You see what I'm saying? There's no drive behind making the theater fun.
You got to work,
Give
man.
me some land and let me set up a drive-in theater. Let me set up a drive-in. You will see weekend fun every weekend. You know what I mean? It will be an event. It won't be a movie. Movie will be part of the event, but it'd be an event. They just don't get it. They don't understand. Things have people want bigger and better. They don't want the same old, same old. COVID killed the same old, same old. It really did. We haven't gone back to anything that's any semblance of normal, right? Nothing. Everything feels off. Everything's different.
Yep.
So you gotta
Right.
do something bigger. You gotta do something bigger, something better. That's all.
That's why I've said that I think some of these cons should incorporate like some kind of live music. You know, I know there's like the noise and all the stuff, and
They do have after parties, some of them, where they
Right.
have bands that come to a certain bar and all the people.
well, I mean, most of these cons are at some kind of arena anyway, type scene, where you could set up a corner of the place to, like, you know, at the end of the day, you know, but they just
Well,
don't
that's
do
what I
it.
mean. At the end of the day, they go to a bar. They already have,
Yeah.
they have a place set up.
Well, that's when you open the bar there,
Like Jesse,
let
our
the
boy
band
Jesse
play.
Miles, our boy Jesse Miles does that sometimes. He sets up after show parties for, you know, for cons, so that people know, you know, and everybody goes to the same place to jam out, like Lunatics Fringe. And,
Oh yeah, good stuff.
See, I don't have a part of my body that ain't got promotion written all over me all the time, thinking about trying to get your people seeing your names. Like he said something earlier about name recognition. It's really important, guys. And if nobody knows who you are, it's really hard to get them to stop by your booth, right? You know, I mean, you got to have something flashy, something loud, something big, something bad, something awesome.
Yeah, or something free, and that's kind of tough too, because you're already spending piles of money. So what you gonna do?
Yeah.
Give out like free coffee or free hot sauce or something? I mean, it's something to get them in. Like, hey, you want to try my this or that?
Or-
you know, my
or
candy or whatever you got. You know,
Lori cracks me up because she'll give them a crispy treat if they'll take their phone and scan her QR code.
right? It's like free stuff. You know what I'm saying? That'll get them in. It's you know, with the cost of everything else, you know, then you add on free stuff, and damn it, you know, hope
Whatever.
to sell some books, right?
Yeah, whatever you can get to get people to step up to your table. That's the big part right there, is to get people to step up to your table. Bret, do you sell all weekend or do you draw too? Do you do commissions at the table?
It depends. At C2E2, since I was, you know, one of 5, I had the little sign available. No one took me up, but I don't think anyone actually did really commissions for other people at the show with the cartoonists. But yeah, I will, depending on the show. I mean, if it's something
It
that
depends on how busy you are, obviously.
yeah,
But I mean, like some people, you can go up there and you can commission it in knowing you're not going to get it this weekend, right? But you know, you hope you get it a couple weeks down the road after they get home and draw it. You know,
Yeah, I've done some commissions at shows. Usually they're multi-day event where it's
See, it
like,
seems
are you
like
coming back
something like
tomorrow? And
it seems something like yours would be something that you could target to a parent and a little kid. It's like, hey man, you want me to draw your kid this little animal? What's his favorite animal? Do. Boom, right?
mm-hmm.
Probably wouldn't take real long. You'd probably be able to,
like a caricature little thing at the fair or something. You walk up 10 minutes later, you got a something.
Only you're drawing them as their favorite animal.
Yeah. Like a dog or a cat or whatever.
You don't have to sell it as gangster, but when the kids, you tell a kid, hey man, what's your favorite animal? It's like, I can draw you as your favorite animal.
Oh, you like baboons? Okay, here we go. Like whatever, whatever is that? There you
go. Oh man! Now, just me, I'm always trying to figure out an angle, anything to help make somebody make
right, man. I mean, I'm the same way. I always, I'm in the sales myself, and everybody's different, so you got to find their little niche. You got to kind of get them talking to you, So, but that's the thing. You got to get them to walk up to the spot so you got to have something to draw them in. And if it's not name recognition, then you got to get creative, man. You got to be, have something,
It's just got to
that's
get people's attention, and
you got to decipher and discern where am I at, what kind of people am I around, things like that, and that can only come from talking to people, to figure out what people want. So yeah,
the main thing is you can get them to answer the first question. It's all in your part then. Okay. If you, hey man, do you like this? And they go, yeah, I like that. What you do next is whether or not you win or not, whether or not you sell or not, right? Once you know that they like the kind of stuff you do, it's all on you to sell it. Sell it, right? So always try to engage the people walking by. Get them to answer that question, that first question, having a good show, whatever. Right?
I mean, probably
if they got a bag, if they just bought something from somebody else, hey man, what's in the bag? Get them to come talk to you.
What you got?
Now you see what they like. They just bought that. You see what I'm saying? And you work. You got to work. You work the whole angle. Oh man, I want to tackle so bad. I want to boost so bad. Yeah.
Situational awareness is a part of it too, because so you got to kind of. It's not like spying on people, but you got to kind of really spy on people. You got to see where they're going. You'll see the same faces. You'll see what they got. You'll see what they're eating, what they're toting, what they're with. And that's how you approach them. Like, hey, you want me to draw your dog with a,
We were doing what show was it? Because we were in Savannah and we were doing CRoM from the floor of Savannah, and one of the live shows was on. I don't remember which one it was, but we were like, stopping people going by, like, because what's in the bag? Oh, it was the show offs. It was the comics across the pond used to be called the show offs, and we'd show stuff off in our collection and whatnot. And that got old, so we changed the format. But anyway, it was during that show, and we were stopping people walking by, asking them what they had, and telling them, we're live right now. The show is called The Show Offs. What do you got in the bag? Show everybody that's watching. And got people to stop in front of the booth. You see what I'm saying? And we didn't even have the big screen. All we had was a little laptop turned sideways on the table so people could see it. We didn't even have a big screen behind us or anything, which... we do this again, and we'll definitely do it right.
Yeah, that'd be a game changer for real.
And we'll get people like Bret to come hang out with us.
Oh yeah, be right there on the show. Have a whole segment. Yep, perfect, man.
Also, I need to let Bret know. Bret, did you know that we have a show now called the CRoM Files?
I don't think so.
It is a conspiracy theory show. And if you'd ever like to come out as a co-host and talk, Jimmy Hoffa's grave, or
I was going to say, there's plenty of mob
yes,
myths and conspiracy theories. Hoffa, JFK.
Yeah,
You know.
instead of going down rabbit holes, they say they go down CRoM holes, which are way deeper and way weirder.
yeah.
Nice.
Hey, look, anytime you want to do that, let me know. I'll hook you up with Chris and Dash, and you guys can put together a gangster CRoM file. CRoM files, gangster.
That'd be fun. Yeah.
It might need a gangster CRoM drawn in the wall. You know what I mean?
We already got that. We already got gangster.
Oh goodness.
All right, Bret. Anything you want to cover? Anything before we go?
Oh, I'm good. Thank you.
Thank you, Bret, for all your hard work, man. It looks fantastic. Man, I hope you sell 1 million books, man. Really.
Come on, people. Go check this stuff out.
Definitely going to dip my toe in the
share the
Dust Bunny
link.
Mafia.
Share the link to the campaign. Help get these guys seen, because that's the whole reason we do this. We just want to help people sell books. Billy dropping his link to Bad Moon over there on Fund My Comic. That's what you do, guys. You share each other's stuff out. Tell each other, or you tell your fan base about that guy's stuff. It's not going to cost you a sale, but it might gain him one. Look, if it's your fan base, they already like your stuff. They're going to buy your stuff. That doesn't mean don't tell them about somebody else's cool stuff. They might like that too.
Yeah, because if you're like me, you collect all kind of different comics. You don't just collect one dude. No, you collect hundreds of different people's stuff, man, because there's all cool shit.
So don't hide good stuff from your friends because you're scared. Just don't do that. If they're your fans, they're still going to be your fans, and they're probably going to respect you more if you let them know about other cool stuff too.
I agree. That is words of wisdom from 117-year-old Pops. He'll tell you. He knows all. He's telling you. He's seen it all, done it all, people.
Okay, I think we're going to roll out on that one.
All
Thanks
right.
everybody for watching. Bret, thank you for giving us your time, bro. We appreciate
Thanks,
it.
Bret.
Share this out, everybody. Like I said, man, if you like gangster humor, you like little short clips like Garfield, stuff like that, this is definitely for you. And it is like legit historic stuff, man. These things are legit. They, he's talking about things that really either happened or really are who this guy was. There's some funny golf clips. I like to golf. There's some super funny golf clips about gangsters that I didn't know gangsters played golf.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't even know that. So look, Bret, someday you're going to have to hook me up with your gangster friends that golf. People do.
I want to play some golf with them, see?
We will do a Gangsters versus Madness golf, and I'll bring my boy from the Lunatic Fringe, and we'll, if you can find two more, and we can get, or you and another guy, a gangster, come out with us, and we'll do Gangsters versus Madness, and we'll play some golf. I don't know.
I'll be down for the gangster. I'll be down for the gangster poker game. How about that? You get a poker game going with these gangsters.
I'm trying to get killed, man.
Look, I'm gonna bring all my little pocket stuff, like the little flask to put in my pocket and stuff. You know how they always get saved by shooting them in the flask or the necklace with the coin or whatever.
I got my lucky poker chip. I'm good.
Oh yeah, there it
I
is.
got my lucky poker chip right here. See, but that's for real though. I do like setting up golf things to broadcast, clips and stuff. We did it. I did it with my friend from Lunatic's Fringe. It was fun. Anytime, man, you want to do something fun and just to maybe bring attention to what they do. Like you said, the one guy's got a tour bus thing going on. Hey, want to play golf and we'll talk about it? And I'll blast it all over my network.
Yeah.
That's all we want to do is get people seen. So anybody out there wants to interact with us and get something you've got going on out there to our audience, hit us up.
I'll be the gangster caddy. I'll be the gangster caddy.
My caddy. You'll be my caddy.
Okay, that'll work. That'll work.
You're madness. You're on our side.
That's right. That's right.
All right. Enough screwing around. I want to thank everybody for watching. Speaking of gangsters, a little bit noir, a little bit out there. Some Jake freaking Bishop. Go check this out too, guys. Have a great day.
Peace.
Just back it already.
Come on. Okay, all right. Now the pressure's on. I call it in. Well, you know, we'll cut that. Cut it.
Ozzy, what are you doing? Come and have a look at this lovely book that was sent over.
You're wrapping in the perpendicular.
Oh, go on and spit the bat out your mouth. No one can understand you like that.
Say how 5 dentists and all.
Oh, well, that's not much better. Ozzy, why don't you sing to me? I can always understand you when you sing to me.
Fucking my brains. What is this my publisher sent me? Inked in black with art so sweet.
So what do you think? Do you like it?
Oh, Lord, yeah.
What is Path of the Pale Rider? Oh yeah, Path of the Pale Rider is a Western apocalypse comic book series where death is broken. We're following a cowboy through the wasteland as he sifts through conspiracy theories trying to figure out what the heck happened. We don't have flesh-craving zombies. We have people whose soul didn't leave when their body died and their mind slowly rots. There's no magic bullet to the brain. There's no escape. You feel pain, you decompose, you lose your humanity. And by the way, this affects people, animals, insects, fish. So do you have like 5,000 questions about how this world works? So does everybody else.
the live viewing of any Meg production, you can find all our content on Roku or as a member of this channel. Madness Entertainment Group.